You have a job interview today that you've been anticipating for weeks. This could be the first day of the rest of your life, and a huge opportunity awaits. Your dream job, the one you feel will provide personal as well as career satisfaction and purpose. You're anxious, you're eager, but mostly you're excited to connect with new people in an organization that has similar values and purpose that you do. As you enter the elevator en route to your first interview, in anticipation, there are a few people on the elevator. You greet them. Good morning. They politely reciprocate the sentiment. Then they get back to their phones, totally engaged, even though there's a bad web connection. In anticipation of engagement, you continue. It's another terrible day out there, and it doesn't look like it will let up anytime soon. What reactions or responses do you find you receive in "how's the weather" statements? A smile here, a grunt there, and aha, it's lousy out there. Everyone goes back to his or her phone immediately. You walk into your interview with the president of the company. You recognize her immediately as she was on the elevator just a few moments ago. She doesn't recognize you though, as she never picked up her head from her phone. When we ask about the weather, what is our objective? Why do so many of us put so much energy in discussing a fact that we frankly can't even influence? More importantly, we can't learn much, if anything, about the other person by having a conversation about it, leaving us void of actually connecting. Sure, I get it. It is an attempt to connect, but does it really connect us? It barely succeeds at distracting anyone enough to pull themselves away from their phone or watching the numbers up the elevator panel. How about this? If you really want to connect with someone you don't know, ask them a question that will give you some insight into who they are. This will allow for connection now or in the interview. After all, the weather, you have an app for that. Every conscious contribution to another person starts with connection. How can we make connections quickly that are meaningful and lead to more dialogue? Simply consciously change the common ground you're trying to establish. How about asking, how's your morning been so far? Do you have a big day ahead? Are you taking vacation this summer, fall, or winter? These questions are just connector starters, and in an elevator, you may not have much time to follow up. However, if you're going to the 20th floor, who knows how much you can learn about someone else? Wouldn't that have been helpful in the interview? These questions are more positive in nature as well, and they're about you in you, me, we. That you is the other person. Such questions can launch a new connection off to a great start. It may feel a little awkward at first, but like anything worth doing, it usually does. Try it. It'll start breaking down barriers and building bridges of care, kindness, and connection. As a way of introduction to weWednesdays, we won't be talking about the weather. You have an app for that. We'd like to connect with you in a meaningful way. Let's create dialogue. We invite you to join YouMeWe Facebook page, Twitter feed, YouTube, and Instagram. We encourage you to also comment on the YouMeWe blogs and sign up for wisdomexchangetv.com, where we'll interview conscious contributors all over the world. We want to get to know you. From here, we can have an exchange where you can share your conscious contributions. This is Suzanne F. Stevens, Conscious Contribution Cultivator of the YouMeWe Group. Until next Wednesday, make your contributions count.